We're headed towards a September to remember. I'm actually early for a live stream, right? It's good to see everyone. It's been a very interesting week for all of us, and a lot of us are coming to realize that this reality is finished. And the truth cannot be told. It could only be realized. We have discussed this for many years, and now we need to realize. We've been sharing a lot about the event and how the world is going to change for a while. And slowly people are realizing it. And that's where we need to be. Ben, thank you very much. I appreciate you, brother. It's my honor to do this. That's where we need to be. We need to come to a place where we realize it in our body systems, our brain function is all connected to the earth. And we're seeing this represented in the Schumann Resonance. And today I have a lot in store. We're going to connect the dots between a lot of things so we understand why we're going to have a September to remember and why we are shifting to a new earth. So I'm just going to give everyone a minute, if you're watching on the replay, to get on. And I'm very grateful if you please smash and obliterate the like button. And when you guys do that, it helps others find this message. The Schumann Resonance might not be a very popular topic, but it's a very important topic for people that are learning why this world is changing. And there's a lot of questions out there right now. And I'm here, along with all of you, to answer the questions and to bring calm to the mind and to the spirit, right? Mental health and spiritual health during this transition of ages. Chris, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Number one. Yeah, but we have a lot in store, and we need to think a little different than how we were programmed, right? We were given subconscious programs over the course of our life, and we might not really understand why are things playing out the way that they're playing out. But, we're starting to pull it all together, and we could see it. We've been seeing it in the Schumann Resonance for the past 2 years. And since future proves past, when we sit back and we look at the Schumann Resonance and all the activity, the increased activity for the past 2 years, we know that we're going through a great spiritual awakening of humanity right now. And we're constantly seeing this activity that's going to lead us to a shift. We're going to talk about pressure. We're going to talk about diamonds. We're going to talk about God. We're going to talk about chess. Some of you play chess, right? Lori, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. I like that guy. So there's a lot going on, and we want to pull it all together. Why is this all happening to us? Why does it have to happen to us that we've been waiting for, right? We're the ones that we've been waiting for. We're not waiting for someone else to come. Somebody else is not going to save you. You are here to save yourself. And by the end of this message today, you'll all understand that. Robert, thank you very much. Shine the light. I'll continue to shine the light, Robert. I'm just going to keep going. So, Nikola Tesla taught us our entire biological system, the brain, and the earth work on the same frequencies. So, since we're seeing the shift of the frequency of the earth, we see that in the Schumann Resonance. Our biological systems, you might be going through changes, ascension symptoms, and our brain function. They're all operating on the same frequency. So when the Earth's frequency is changing, our frequency is changing as well. Our frequency is matching that of the Earth. So the Earth is constantly raising its vibration. We have to raise our vibration as well, because we're all living on the Earth. So Over the past 2 years, the frequency of the Earth has changed, and there's more activity than there's been in the past. So since Tesla said that we have to work with the same frequencies, these frequencies in the Schumann resonance are going to affect us as well. In the past 24 hours, we haven't had a lot of strong activity, but we had 2 periods of activity reaching power 17 and power 24. So we're constantly having these increased moments of activity, and it's also known as the heartbeat of the Earth. So, don't just look at it at one day, right? Look at it at the past few years, right? And think about like the heartbeat, and the heartbeat is pumping faster and faster. We see it coming. We feel it coming. Something is coming, and nothing can stop this. So the Earth's heartbeat is pumping. We see that in the Schumann resonance, and it's also affecting us. So we're all rising up as well. If you're ready to rise up, please smash the like button so others can find this and rise up and become the person that they came here to be. We feel this in our innates. It's within our DNA. A lot of times we hear this phrase, it's in their DNA. Someone's really good at something and you hear it's in their DNA. Consciousness is embedded in language. And our DNA is awakening right now because 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. And these lights and sounds, we might not be able to see them with our naked eye, but they're part of the electromagnetic spectrum. We only see invisible light. And I hope that this is bringing in understanding scientifically to people that might be new to this journey, right? Sometimes we hear about these maybe spiritual terms or metaphysical terms, but we need to see the evidence. I need to see the evidence as well, just like you, because we're all common everyday life people. And that's why we're banding together now to deal with this shift. There's 2 forces right now. There's 2 forces. There's God, there's nature, right? And then there's the matrix, satanic. And these 2 forces are trying to gain control. And we've known this for many years that the lower vibrational beings, right? They can only mimic what God does. They can only mimic what God does. They're not the creator themselves. And they've been trying to hijack this realm for thousands of years. And it's time for a total collapse of this matrix. People have lived an entire life and they have no idea what the authentic reality is. And it's not their fault. You've been born into this prison. You've seen The Matrix. If you haven't seen The Matrix, check out that documentary, right? But within the matrix, it's not very literal, but we were all born into a prison of subconscious programs. And that's why people don't even know that they're in prison. We're here to bust y'all out of prison. That's what we're here to do. And we see all this, those with eyes to see are seeing all this darkness right now. They're seeing all this craziness. And we say, why is this happening? And the answer is that God is allowing it to happen. And this might seem interesting to you. This might seem new to you. God is allowing it to happen because of free will. There's a tremendous amount of pressure that makes a beautiful diamond. There's a tremendous amount of pressure that makes a beautiful diamond. And right now, we're all under extreme pressure, each and every one of us right now. No one's immune from it, right? But it's how we navigate this time period. So with this tremendous amount of pressure, every person is able to become something that they would have never have done without the pressure. The creativity level is going up, right? Our brain function, our body systems, it's rising. It's rising with the Schumann resonance. Now we are given the energy to make the changes in our lives. You know, some of us might have comfortable jobs, comfortable relationships, comfortable surroundings, and we would have never made a change if it wasn't for the pressure. And right now, each and every one of you, along with me, the pressure's on, and God allowed it because there's a divine plan, and it has to deal with free will. And I'm here to share with all of you something that maybe you haven't heard before. It might be new to you. We're always told to have faith in God. And I'm here to tell you all right now, it's a matter of God having faith in you. God has faith in you. God has faith in you now to make the changes, become the change that you want to see in the world. And we're seeing this in the Schumann Resonance. The Schumann Resonance is connected to these human brain waves, right? Consciousness. And it's rising. Nothing can stop this. Nothing can stop this rise of this frequency. And God has faith in you that you will be able to disconnect from the matrix. There used to be someone that ruled this realm. He's out. We're in. And that's why we're the 144,000 warriors of the rainbow, here for this divine moment in time. These ancient texts were about us. All different colors, classes, and creeds coming together with their unique gifts. And right now, we're all, we have to make a decision. And when we're making this decision, are we making this decision from a place of fear, or are you making the decision from a place of love? Because you lived a fake life, you just haven't realized it yet. And those that have realized it, they walk away from the matrix. Walk away from everything that was fake, everything upside down, also known as Luciferian. But our reality, our subconscious programs. If you're interested in learning about subconscious programs and this is new to you, please smash the like button so that others can find this important message. These are the messages that our brothers and sisters need to come across. A lot of messages that are out there are to distract. You see, if the devil can't corrupt you, he'll keep you distracted. Stay focused like a laser beam. I will stay focused like a laser beam throughout September and beyond. It's time to be focused right now. And that's why we keep seeing these bursts in the Schumann Resonance. We keep seeing another group of the collective, another portion of the collective rising and saying, oh, look, all of our brothers and sisters, we're all supposed to love each other. And it's easy to do once you turn off the satanic television that gives subconscious programs to program the mind. Consciousness is in language. They're programming the subconscious mind. Not separate, but together. That's what it's all about. And it's easy to do. I know I'm not out in nature today, but you see me almost every day. Unless there's a hurricane. Almost every day. I will be out in nature. And I see all these beautiful people. And everyone's just chilling out. It's time to walk away. That's all you need to do. Because as I shared with you a long time ago, coming straight from me, Light Warriors, attention is the currency of the universe. Attention. You pay attention. You're paying currency. You're paying your life force energy, current and electrical current. You're paying your energy to whatever it is. And that's why there's so much fear pumped out there. Turn off the fear and turn on God. Get out of the basement and get out on the beach. You don't want to stay in the basement, right? They like to stay in the dark, right? Marianne, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Maybe one day I'll hold up that trophy like that, right? Future proofs past, right? That's what this time period is about. If you're feeling the vibes, Light Warriors, please smash the like button so that others will find this message. We're unlearning and relearning. There were matrix programs out there, and it kept our people in a box of limiting beliefs. And now we're breaking free of these subconscious programs. Everything is mental. And that's why we're learning about the nocebo effect. You know these things. And our thoughts are going to actually create our reality. It's been hard, but it's becoming easier because now we're shifting and the frequencies are changing to manifest, quote unquote. And we could manifest things faster now. And it's happening faster and faster. Time is speeding up. Do you see time? Are you experiencing time like it's speeding up? Like, where did this week go, right? Oh my God, the summer's over already, right? It goes so fast. Because linear time is fake. It's all based on drags and drags and drags. And then you're having a great time. You're having a great time on this live stream? Smash the like button if you are, right? You're having a great time. It goes fast. Because linear time is fake. Age is fake. Almost everything's fake, right? Yes. That's why Tesla said, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And that's why the best piece of evidence to the shift that we're going through right now is the Schumann Resonance. 3 years. And I'm here for this moment in time. That's what it's all about. Everything is coming together. Science and spirituality are not separate. They are one. It's just subconscious programs that keep you out, right? That's why the movies are real. The news is fake. It's upside down. Because in our mind, our bodies, we're receiving it a certain way. When we sit down to watch, say, the news, we think it's real. When we sit down to watch a cinematic adventure, we think we're just watching fiction. But because of the law of karma, right, they have to tell you the truth. Now, all the people need to know the truth. And many of you are waking up to these concepts, right? We're waking up, right? Sometimes it hurts to wake up in the morning, right? You don't want to get up in the morning. It's rough getting up in the morning, right? That's what we're going through right now. It's kind of rough to wake up, but we're waking up now. And it is rough. And you actually might feel tired. You need rest because you're waking up. You're unlearning and relearning. I remember when I went down, because I was in isolation for many years. I shared that with you guys. And, I would go through a week where I would just consume a new topic. And I would learn all these things. And then I remember I only had enough energy to take it in, and I would like sleep, because all of our cells, trillions of cells, they have these subconscious programs. Your cells are programmed. Very soon, I'm going to do a full video on epigenetics, that you are in control of your cells and your life. epigenetics, Dr. Bruce Lipton. These are the things that the people need to have to help them improve their journey. There's 3 parts, not one. There's physical, mental, and spiritual. And each one is like a hierarchy. I think I'll make it right now. Michael's hierarchy, right? The physical health, the mental health, the spiritual health. And if you don't have good spiritual health, everything else collapses. Sometimes we think we just have physical health. You could eat and work out, but if our mental is not good, and then especially if our spiritual is no good, everything goes down. Please smash the like button if you're here to strengthen your spiritual health. That's what we're here to do. Push through satanic mocking. We've seen such a change, especially when I was a kid, and how people just push those things to the side. And they're worshiping the wrong idols. And it's honestly no one's fault. Because if you haven't watched The Matrix, I suggest you watch The Matrix. We were all born into this prison, and our life force energy has been siphoned away. We're paying attention to the wrong things. We're not paying attention to our family. We're not paying attention to our friends. We got to turn off the TV, turn off the false idols, and turn on our brothers and sisters. Amen. You see? And let's do it from a place of strength. When we hold the place of strength, when we hold the level of authenticity, nothing can harm you. When you're authentic all the time, nothing can harm you. You're in another dimension. You're in another dimension. And that's why it's important right now. So many people have reached out to me. You know, I have our community here that is global. We're world famous. I connect with people on every continent, but I also have people in my everyday lives. We all have people that we come across. And, you know, people are struggling. And people are waking up and they have this struggle in their mind. What should they do? You know, in the past week, a lot of people reached out to me. Michael, what do we do? What do we do? Right? A lot of anxiety, right? Because all of us are going to have to make a decision in September. This is going to be a September to remember, Light Warriors. Oh, yeah. And I told them, just sit and wait. And everything goes around you. No fear. Oh, yeah. Just sit. Relax. That's all you have to do. Chill. That's what life's about, chilling out. It's not about work, rigor, right? Hard. It's easy. Sit back and let it all go around you. I shared a video about a week ago, and it's really probably the most important video that I've shared that really helps us understand this time period. This is the end days, and we need to come to terms with that. But it's not a bad thing. It's the end days for the Matrix, and you know, but sometimes we don't want to let go of what's familiar and comfortable. But I shared with you, the devil will wear out the saints. Some of you know that quote. The devil will try to wear out the saints. I've been sharing for 3 years. Just keep going. I've shared multiple times. The will beats the skill. We're common everyday life people, but the will of the common people will beat the skill. The will beats the skill. I'll share that one if you've never seen that one. It's great. great. But these are the things that help motivate us. I told you today, we are to have faith in God, but I'm sharing with you right now, maybe a term or something that we've never realized before. Right now, God has faith in you. God has faith in you. Let that marinate. This is where we're at. God has faith in you. This is a chess game right now. This is not easy. This is an interdimensional war right now. Interdimensional. And there's many parts, many things going on right now. It's a good crack. There are only so many moves in chess. There are only so many moves. And eventually, there's no more moves. And that's where we're going right now. And in the end, God wins. We're seeing this. We're seeing the people break free of the subconscious. They go, right? You probably know a person, you see them light up when they realize the truth cannot be told. It can only be realized. Satanic mocking will say, oh, this person's crazy. Conspiracy theorist, right? All these terms to mock and shame our brothers and sisters. But sometimes you see someone realize and you see them light up like a Christmas tree. You ever see that? It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to see. If you're here to expand consciousness, please smash the like button. As you guys keep doing this, it's helping others find the message. Together, we do it. Together, we're shifting consciousness. Together. So, we have the energy now to make changes in our lives. We have the energy to make changes in our lives right now. We wouldn't have had this energy if there wasn't this extreme pressure. The pressure is on right now. I know a lot of us have the pressure right now, including myself. I have the pressure right now. Just scrolling through the chat a little bit. Yes, sometimes the mockers light up and they realize. That's why that is an important phrase. The truth cannot be told. You could try to tell them all day. It can only be realized. That's the universal law of free will. People have to realize. And, you know, sometimes as a person, as a human, we say, oh, how does this, make sense? We're seeing people continue to suffer. And it's all about free will. And they have to realize, everyone has to realize that we've been in a matrix. Everyone has to realize that we've been in a matrix. And then they're able to have the strength to walk away from what's familiar and comfortable. And that's what's happening right now. We're getting ready to walk away from what's familiar and comfortable. And we're all in the same boat. You know, I'm going to have to, take the time to start being creative and coming up with other things, because we might have to walk away. We might have to walk away from what we've built for so many years, right? But we're going to create something new. And that's the whole concept of the pressure on a diamond. And now we have a beautiful diamond, and that's what this is all about. This is going to be a September to remember, because many people now will have to say, it's time to leave the matrix. It's time to exit the matrix. It's time to become the person that we came here to be. A lot of times we weren't living who we truthfully are. We might be in a job, we might be in a relationship that does not best represent who we are. Our soul is crying out for something else. And now it's an easy time to make this transition, become the person that you came here to be. That's what our channel is about. That's what this shift is about. Becoming the person that you came here to be. Think about it. Everyone's pretty much in the same boat. We're all in a similar situation. I know it's not the same. I'm looking out at my brothers and sisters, and according to where we are in this world, some people are having a rougher situation. Some people are having an easier one. Some are so-so. The people that are having the easier one are the ones that have totally disconnected and left the matrix. They're just here to say hello and make sure that we're doing our job, right? One foot in the matrix, one out of the matrix. We're helping to pull our brothers and sisters out of the pit. That's what we're here to do. So, you know, some people might have totally left the matrix. They're living on an island. They're living on the beach. They're living in the mountains. They're living in nature. They're disconnected from their matrix jobs. They're disconnected from the stress. They're disconnected from the anxiety. I know many of you might deal with the stress and anxiety earlier on my career. I had a lot of stress and anxiety. But now you need to come to the place where you just don't give a shit. Yes? Was a world famous video as well. Because that's where our mental health lies. When you keep worrying, when you have this pressure on you, you're going to bring yourself to an early demise. As Dr. Bruce Lipton said, stress is the #1 cause of disease of the body. And that's why there's so many attempts to pump out stress. Where are the places that you see stress, right? Identify where the stress is coming from and then walk away. It's a journey, and that's the only thing that we can do. We can only walk away. We just keep moving. And now's a good time to be creative and start to move. Just move like the water. Watch the water go down the stream. I've shared this before with you, right? And the water just goes around the rocks. That's what you need to do. There's going to be blockages in your path, and we need to just walk away. And that's why I shared about vibrational synchronization a long time ago. We're all coming together. Vibrational synchronization. Through vibration, you're going to find your authentic family, your authentic relationship, your authentic life path, your authentic career, whatever it might be. And you just feel it. Your body is the tuning fork to telling you the truth. If you learned a lot of new stuff today, please smash the like button. I appreciate that. It helps others find this message. And we need to have higher vibrational messages out there, not messages that are all fear and ooh, right? Spooky messages. And messages that don't serve the greatest purpose for our children also, right? So we're seeing that shift. We're seeing the shift to something much greater. You know, I remember earlier on my journey, I would see all this nonsense and all these viral videos of people trying to like eat Tide Pods and all these crazy things, and kids are exposed to it, and it's to lower the vibration. Why were those videos going out there, and videos of how to heal yourself and how to be better? They weren't. But we're seeing the shift right now. We're not seeing those types of things anymore, right? So we got rid of the Tide Pods. Some of you might remember that. When I saw that, I said, something needs to be done, right? Yes. So a lot of people remember that. And sometimes we say, oh, like, how do we know the shift is happening when, you know, we're seeing things start to dissipate and better things are happening? More people are getting more in tune with these types of messages. And it might not have been the most popular thing when I started 3 years ago, but look at us now. And that's what the shift is all about. So we're seeing the Schumann resonance. We're seeing the activity over the past 2 years. We have a lot of changes that are happening right now. Anthony, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this, and I'll just keep going. And I will stand with feet planted firmly. And I know if I have to walk away totally from the matrix, I know I did the right thing, and I'll be with the people that are in tune with God. So, and I appreciate all of you and everything that you do for this message, for this mission. And we're learning the importance of sticking together. And we're all going to have to stick together right now. So the more that we reflect on the Schumann resonance, we're seeing, as Tesla said, our entire biological system, the brain and the earth, work on the same frequencies. So now we understand the importance of the Schumann resonance. And the Schumann resonance is showing us the shift of humanity. So I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate your attention, the currency of the universe. And I like to get out in nature for all the good vibes, the good nature vibes. But doing these lives so that we could be together, it's a great experience like no other. Logan Keystone, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I'll keep going. And we're getting to the point that we're running out of chess moves. And we see that there might be an ending to your personal journey. I spoke about that yesterday. If you just stumbled across our channel, you should check out yesterday's message. This is a September to remember. And God has faith in you. Don't forget those words right now. I know it's going to be rough, and it might become rougher. God has faith in you. So it's time to become creative and take the time to start to figure out a plan. That's what I'm doing right now. That you are going to be able to serve the people with a skill, whatever that skill might be, that serves the highest vibration of all the people. The pressure's on now, but it's turning us into the diamond that God wants us to be. And so it is. So I appreciate all of you. And if you've stumbled across this message, if you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. And we're rapidly growing. And all these things you do help others find it. They're finding these messages. So if it resonates with you, please smash the like button. If you're new, even if you're not new, please check out the subscribe button, and that you click the bell next to subscribe and select all. And this way you'll get all the updates. And there's a lot more stuff. I know I shared in July, we're going to be doing a lot more new things, right? I'm coming through, keep my word. And we're about to pick it up again. We're going to have some even more new things because the pressure's on, and we're all going to have to evolve. And we're seeing that everyone's creativity, the brain waves that are connected to the Schumann resonance, right? Everything's going up. So you might be experiencing these changes in your body. You have ascension symptoms. I have many videos on the channel page about ascension symptoms. Take the time to go to the channel page. I got many videos for you. Please connect on Telegram. I could share more. I can't be on the live stream all day long, Light Warriors, right? But I appreciate all of you. And, we're going to stick together because we're a family. And in the end, we're going to wind up on the new earth. So don't worry about everything that's going on out there, all the fear and and the anxiety that's being pumped out for September, because this is going to be a September to remember, because God has faith in you. Remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious that this will be a September to remember. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. It's time to become the person that we came here to be. And we do this by disconnecting from fear and living in the vibrations of love and authenticity. Michelle, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I'll keep going. All right. So we have a lot more in store, and I'm very grateful when you guys share our channel and we continue to stay together. Please connect on Telegram, and we might have even some more new things coming up in September. We have to evolve, right? Evolution happens under great stress, and we're all under great stress right now. And, you know, I was preemptive. I saw this coming, and that's why I shared about 528 hertz, the miracle tone, the healing frequency, 3 years ago, my first video. And I had to take a leap of faith. And now it's time for all of us to take another leap of faith and change our everyday lives. So I love you all. Yes, I know it's unprecedented, but this is the total collapse of the matrix and the beginning of the new earth. Don't have fear. Everything goes around us. Remember, stay calm. Your vibration is like a magnet. So when we stay in the vibrations of love and authenticity, everything will go around us. And we'll shift into better locations and better relationships and better careers. And then we became what God had faith in us. God has faith in you. I'm already here. And so are you. I hope this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste. Please keep sharing. I appreciate all of you. Bye for now.